So I think things first kind of started going wrong around the age of 10 for me. My parents had just gotten divorced, and it was a pretty messy divorce. I had had some abuse in my life prior to that that I hadn't really dealt with or talked about. And so when I was 10, I started struggling with an eating disorder. I started struggling with self-harm, cutting when I was about 13. 14, I started, sleeping around, being promiscuous, started drinking. I tried cocaine for the first time when I was 16. The summer after my sophomore year, I was like raped by a peer that went to my high school, and like a week later, I tried to kill myself. From there, it was just kind of like the beginning of the end for me, because from 16 to 22 until I got to Mercy, I didn't go longer than a month without being in some sort of treatment center or program, being hospitalized for something. So it was just back to back to back. It was kind of like any little thing I did, I would kind of be hospitalized for. Things just continued to get worse and worse, and I think like the sicker that I got, the less motivation I had to recover, because like I didn't think that it was possible. So I moved in with one of my friends who I had met in a previous group home. Pretty soon after moving in with her, I got involved with some of the things that she was involved with, including prostitution. I think from there, my mental illness, if you will, got a lot worse. At this point, it all just came rushing back in, and it was really, really hard because I was constantly having flashbacks and nightmares, and I ended up trying to kill myself again, and this attempt was a lot more serious. I was in the ICU for a week, and when I woke up, my mom was there, and we decided that I would apply to Mercy. I just didn't think that that was gonna help me. If anything, I was like, I'm gonna destroy them. If I come in, I'm just this reckless person, they're not gonna know what to do with me. I was mainly hesitant because I wasn't a Christian, so I had no context for what I was getting myself into. The main reason why I came is I had nothing to lose. It really couldn't have gotten any worse. Therapists and psychiatrists telling you that you're gonna struggle with something for the rest of your life doesn't necessarily give you a lot of hope. I was really surprised because when I got here, it wasn't harsh and strict and cold. It was warm and loving and bright and colorful, and being welcomed by the staff and by the other girls and women really made a big difference for me. And I think it was a couple weeks in when my misconceptions were broken, but I think it came from, the amount that I laughed here and the amount that I had fun here. And I remember after being here for a couple weeks and being upstairs and just closing my eyes and putting my hands out to God and just feeling for the first time the presence of God, and I was like, I could do this forever. I could stay in this moment forever. And I'd never experienced anything like that before. That hope that I first learned at Mercy is still the thing to this day that propels me forward, and is the reason that I don't give up when things get hard. I feel like my time at Mercy just really set me up for success in life, because whatever comes my way, I have tools to deal with it. I am living proof that if you've been told that your situation is hopeless, it's just not true. There's always hope, there's always something that can be done differently, there's always a way out.